Yo, it's your boy Sir Esters.
It's your boy Jay. What's up?
And it's me, B Scribs. Nah, B Scribs is not in of the day. He got some family business he needs to handle, man. Real
Mm-hmm.
important. We just have your prayers for him and wish him the best, man. He'll be back
Yeah,
sooner than later, dog.
he'll be back.
So you know how we start this. So let's talk about how everybody's week been. Go ahead and start off, Jay.
Hey, it's finally happened. I watched Wu Tang.
Finally, I've
I'm
been
set,
telling you to watch it, man.
bro. Dude, I stayed up 7 o'clock in the morning watching Wu Tang, and it all stems from a celestial dragon on my Xbox and the game crashing. So I'm playing this game Wild Hearts. It's like Monster Hunter. I'm hunting this big ass. It's a Chinese dragon, big ass Chinese dragon. Took
Mhm.
me hours to beat this motherfucker. It was about midnight when I beat him. Then
Damn.
all of a sudden, like I get to, I beat the game.
Mhm.
I'm one cutscene away from rolling credits. I'm good to go. The game crashes. I got to start over.
Yeah.
So I'm pissed, and I'm like, man, I don't feel like going through all this shit again. I said, well, let me go ahead and let me play something on the background. It just so happens an ad for Hulu popped up on my in like the little Google ads and shit.
Yeah.
I said, well, shit, let me go ahead and pop in a Wu Tang. I'm thinking the Wu Tang episode is probably 30 minutes per episode. I'm
No,
way
they're like an
off.
hour.
Yeah, I'm way off. So I'm playing the game, watching Wu Tang. Then it
Yeah.
got to the point where I stopped playing the game. I'm just watching Wu Tang. And I looked outside. I said, the lights, the
Hey,
sky,
night to day,
it's
dog.
getting, you know what I'm saying? The sky getting kind of bright. My wife woke up twice on me and was like, "You going to bed? What are you doing?" I said, "I'm playing the game. Dude, the game. The Xbox already shut itself off. It said, this nigga is not even. He not even
Oh,
playing no more. So the game already shut off. The game knew I was done, and I'm watching Wu Tang, bro. I went to the 7th episode,
no.
and then I looked, and it was daytime. And the crazy part about it, my eyes weren't tired. I felt like I could keep watching this damn TV show. You told me already since I worked with you, since when this show came on when we were working together. You said, dude, watch Wu Tang. You're gonna love it because you're a big Wu Tang fan. I kept putting it on the back burner because there was
Good as
so
hell.
many other shows to watch. I thought I could make it work. It never did because Marvel movies, Marvel TV shows always took precedent. And my dude, I'm kind of glad I didn't because now I can just binge all this shit. But dude, this Wu Tang
I told you, man, it's good, dog.
this Wu
The
Tang show
story, I
is
don't care if
good.
it's true or false, man. It's a good ass show,
It's a
dog.
good
Either
show, bro.
way.
Either way, I'm not even. I take it with a grain of salt, like I did with the 50 Cents Get Rich Die Trying. I know that was based on 50 Cent's life, but there's some things in there be like I don't know if that really happened or not, but
Mm-hmm.
it was entertaining nonetheless. Same
Yeah.
thing with this one. It's the only thing I wish they can fix is the RZA because he don't look like the RZA and
What
in
you
his
talking about?
mannerisms.
You don't,
He's
what you talking about, man?
if you went to an
Huh?
improv class and said we're living in New York. We're New York rappers, and then they would just improvise being a New York rapper. That's how this dude that plays the RZA he acts. He did all this shit with shifty eyes, and he's talking. Shit's crazy, bro. But that show is the shit. I'm after this episode, I'm probably gonna be watching some Wu Tang, bro. Yeah, that's all I got. Some Wu Tang, bro. Loving it.
Yes, I already told you. I'm finally happy for you for getting on the gravy train now.
Bro, what is it?
What?
Oh no, Script's trying to throw in an emoji, but it didn't read the emoji. It says face fuchsia tongue out. I was like, bro, I don't know what that sounds like. Code for some weird shit. We don't do that here.
Hey, while you on that Hulu watching Wu Tang catching up, dog, I'm watching that. I'm watching the mic.
Yeah.
It's really not bad, dog.
That's the Mike Tyson story, right?
Yeah, the
On
Mike
Hulu.
Tyson story. It's not that bad, man. It's very, I won't say great
Yeah.
because Mike Tyson didn't want him to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but it is it's decent. It's decent, dog.
I, dude, what is up with Hulu? With Hulu bringing these bangers though, bro? Hulu got some shit on there, bro. It's
I'll
like
tell you
don't.
what else is an interesting show, Reservation Dogs.
I hear that everybody says it's funny as hell, and I haven't even gave it a thought. Because a lot of people said
Basically,
that because that's the Native American show, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think your boy, what's his name, Chuck Watiti, is
yeah.
that his name?
Title Watiti.
Yeah, he's like a producer or some of the show.
Yeah,
It's one of his shows. It's a nice show, dog. Reservation Dogs it's
I'll
a
check
good
that out
show.
too.
Hulu, and they got some nice anime. Attack on Titan. You
I
know
gotta
the
finish
new
that.
season came out.
I gotta finish it.
Demon Slayer's on there. Then you got Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man, good ass
I told
anime,
you.
bro.
I told you Chainsaw Man was
Dog,
good as hell, bro.
Chainsaw Man, good as hell, dog.
Don't don't get used. It's like Attack on Titan. Don't get used to nobody.
Yeah,
But Chainsaw Man is that one, bro.
yeah. Chainsaw Man's good. And there's a couple more shows. Hulu doing their thing, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hulu for doing their thing. But you know my typical week betting, March
How'd
Madness.
that go? How'd that go?
I'm losing.
I heard of all the upsets, man. Those a
Hey, my
lot of
bracket is
upsets.
done, so
Oh
I
yeah.
ain't even worried about my brackets, bro. I'm just doing typical straight bets now. Well, there's no more perfect brackets left.
I don't think anybody got a perfect bracket at this point.
Yeah, they said news came out. There's no more perfect bracket after Purdue lost. So there's no
Okay.
more perfect brackets ever since Purdue lost to the number 16.
Because were they the number one?
Yeah, they got put out. Arizona got put out. Kansas got put out.
Virginia.
Virginia got put out.
And the way they got put out was crazy though.
Yeah,
2 seconds on the clock, bro. They hit that shit. I was like, yo, shout out to that small college, man. But damn, it was crazy.
Tennessee's still in it. They just beat Duke. I don't know who they got next, but they're in the Sweet 16. Uh, it, that's why it's called March Madness, man. Anything can happen,
Bro,
dog.
that's wild.
Like anything can happen, but um, let's get on to these topics, dog. Let's get on to
Oh, so
the craziest thing ever. Everybody's favorite spot. Thursdays they got buy one get one free. I don't know if they do in your area, but I know they do in Tennessee. Buffalo Wild Wings. And typical people, basically an Illinois man filed a lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wings, alleging the company misleading customers by advertising its boneless meat as wings when they are not actually wings. And
because they
he's
ain't, they
very
big ass
pissed by
chicken
this,
nuggets.
dog.
They big ass chicken nuggets.
He
Like when we did, I think when we did the old show, we met at a Buffalo Wild Wings,
yeah, we
and I
did.
think I think that was one of their specials. Like, oh well, we got boneless wings, and that was one of the things we ordered. I was like, I'm thinking this is a big ass chicken nuggets, all bread, no meat. So
And
I think he's doing what everybody's been thinking.
his name is Eamon Halim. And he said he purchased the boneless wings in Mount Prospect, Illinois, and reasonably believed the products were actually wings that were deboned. Had Mr. Halim known that the products are not chicken wings, he would have not have purchased them or would have paid significantly less for them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you already know Buffalo Wild Wings. They came with a response, man. They said it's true. Our boneless wings are all white meat chicken. Our hamburgers contain no ham. Our buffalo wings are 0% buffalo.
So they be funny about it. and then this
Hell
motherfucker,
yeah,
and then he
making them
go,
more madder and madder.
and then he go end up winning that shit. There's no way. Like, I've deboned a wing before. I know you've deboned a wing before. They don't come out looking like that. You know what I'm
No,
saying? How that shit like big clumps of fucking. It looks like big clumps of shit. And
basically, boneless wings come from breast meat.
yeah, let's do this. Don't call it boneless wings then. You know what I'm saying? Just call it what it is. A big. It's called chicken tenders or fucking chicken nuggets. It's cool if you call it that. Just call it what it is. Don't say it's a boneless wing, bro. Because the meat is different. Everybody knows the meat tastes different from a breast than they do on the wing or the drumette. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
There's rules to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, so you
Buff,
telling me old boy got a case, man?
bro. I'm gonna do it like RZA does in a Wu Tang show, bro. There's bam bam. There's rules. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And they fucking up. That's all. That's all it is.
I don't know, dog.
They need an answer to the gods.
It is, if I'm not mistaken, I think boneless wings are at a cheaper price than regular wings.
Because the
So
white meat is more dry. It tends to be more drier
yeah,
than the dark meat. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I think what wings, like the actual wing, is considered a dark meat, right? I know. Legs and thighs is dark meat.
yeah. It'll be dark meat then.
So like they end up to have more fat, more like more. They tend to be more juicier and shit. Because even like chicken tender meals now, like hell, I took my family to Whataburger for dinner today, and I got my daughter like the Whataburger chicken tenders and shit. That shit was dry as hell too.
It
And I know,
was.
yeah, and I know it's breast meat, but every time I've unless you went to Costco and got or Sam's Club and got you like a roasted rotisserie chicken, that's the only time you're gonna get like some juicy ass chicken breast. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So this is call it what it is, bro. Just say it's a fucking lumpy ass chicken tenders. That's exactly what it is. I would have sued
Uh,
him too,
you weren't thinking nothing about it, dog.
bro. I'm telling you, this dude's gonna be a national hero. He's doing what we've been thinking. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers were
I
storming
haven't
the
been
Capitol.
thinking.
They should have been marching on this shit, bro.
I haven't been thinking about suing no Buffalo Wild Wings. The way I look at this case, I see him. I'm. I can see him winning it
I can see him winning too.
because it's slick his false advertising,
Mm-hmm.
saying this is boneless wing.
And then they
Think
agitate the
people
shit going on social media, and just
that's what comes with things. But from them saying it's a boneless wings, people thinking it's coming from drums or wings, or not knowing it comes from breast. I can see them winning it. I can see him winning it, but I can see him having a case and losing it also. So I'm 50-50 on it. But shit, hey, make your money, man.
right.
He trying to it don't say how much he's filing for. I wish it would say how much, because if I'm not mistaken, it's probably a lot. Because it's talking about it's saying the suit accused Buffalo Wild Wings of violating the Illinois Consumer Fraud and Deceptive Business Practices Act, along with a breach of
I'm
express
telling you,
warranty and
dude.
common law fraud, and seeks an undisclosed amount of punitive damages.
I'm telling you, anybody who's deboned a chicken and then you can even bread it. You know what I'm saying? You can debone it and just bread it, and then you can still call it what it is because
That's too much
there's a
damn. That's too much damn
taste
time, dog.
difference and there's a texture difference, man.
Shit, I'll still be at Buffalo Wild Wings every Thursday, dog.
I mean,
For my Buffalo,
shout out to my hood spot Wings on.
yeah, Wings on, dog. Yeah, that's hood spot right there,
I tell
dog.
you, bro.
I'll probably be there next week, man.
50 pack get you right, bro. You feed your whole family with it, dog. I'm not lying.
Hey, let's get on. And let's get on to our next topic, man. Basically, A committee in San Francisco has released an extensive proposal for reparations that includes a one-time payment of 5 million to each eligible Black resident. So the San Francisco African American Reparations Advisory Committee, created in 2020 under the city's Human Rights Commission, was tasked to develop a plan to address the institutional city sanctioned harm that has been inflicted upon African American communities. It and basically
Oh,
I'm gonna try to break this down. So 60-page proposal, and they gave this in late December. And the proposal includes dozens of recommendations related to financial reparation, including housing, job creation, education, the school to prison pipeline, health and local policy. So basically, it's talking about reparations for any resident being 18 or older, identified as Black or African American, on public documents for at least 10 years and
mm,
meet two of eight additional criteria, including having been born or migrating to the city between 1940 and 1996, as well as showing proof of at least 13 years of residency, having been incarcerated by the failed war on drugs, or
mm,
being the direct descendant of someone who was. Also, being a descendant of someone who was enslaved through U.S. chattel slavery before 1865, having been displaced between 1954 and 1973, or being a descendant of someone who did, being part of a marginalized group who experienced lending discrimination in the city between 1937 and 1968, or informally redlined communities within the city between 1968 and 2008. Damn! Basically,
I
having a lump sum payment of $5 million. And I'm stopping there. Yeah,
I'm
they
about to say,
doing
bro,
it.
because you was reading and then my mind was just wandering. I got ADD.
Yeah.
I've always suspected I've had ADD. But I want to know that everybody who gets a reparations check, will they get the same cool ass glasses this dude got in the middle? Because I want the Macho Man glasses in the middle. Hey, that that shit. Hey,
It sounds nice, but it's not happening.
how much is that per person? Because San Francisco is a big city, bro. It's a very dense city.
Well,
And
they
does
said
that
5 million per person, so you gotta realize how many black people are in San Francisco.
a
Because
lot,
there's a lot of there's a
a
lot
lot,
of a lot. I
and
love
that's not
San
and that's
Francisco.
and does that even count like the the surrounding cities like San Jose, like the whole Bay Area? Like,
Hmm.
is the Bay Area considered to get the reparations? Because that's a lot of money. Because 5 million with that population is not going anywhere, bro. I think you're not gonna come out. You're not gonna be looking like a Dave Chappelle skit with the reparations. You're not gonna be balling like that. But that's on the city level, though. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about, as a people, we've been talking about reparations on a federal level, for decades.
I like what they're trying to put into action into effect, but it's not gonna work because one of the Republicans, I think his name is John Dennis. Basically, he said all it's gonna do is put the city in financial trouble.
Yeah, that
So I don't see it. I don't see it happening. It's good. It's a good thing that they're trying to do things like this, but it's
it
not
is.
go. It's not gonna happen because it's going. Basically, it's gonna let white America know that they're at fault, and
And that's
then.
something that they've been fighting against right now because of what they call it, white guilt and all that shit.
Hmm.
It's not even. And my whole thing is, it's not you, like current white people who aren't acting malicious and trying to keep up the status quo. Like, it's not something to shame them on. It's just to teach the younger generation, because over time people are gonna forget about all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
We only like this current like the people that's out right now. We're talking about because some of us have lived through it. Like my dad has lived through some of this like um
I think everybody's
social
parents lived through
injustice.
it.
You know what I'm saying? And it's something it's just an injustice. It's not just lived through. It's passed down. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's taught. Like we're taught like that the world isn't kind, the world isn't fair, and it's not fair because of how you look.
Mm-hmm.
And be prepared for it. Don't get
Preach,
no.
brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach, brother Jay.
And
Preach.
I know the past is already over because February is already gone. But this is shit that needs to be like talked
Address.
about more often.
They always say that was the past. Forget about man. It's something you can never forget about, dog.
But they say that. But then when you say, all right, well, let's take down the statues. Oh no, wait a minute, big good. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do reparations, but you don't want to take down a statue that doesn't even pertain to you, anyways, because unless you're actually directly related to the motherfucker. If we're talking about taking down your statue, then you don't want that. Oh, you damn sure ain't having that done. We're
Mm-hmm.
talking about banning the Confederate flag. Oh hell no, I'd rather die with it, kind of shit. Or in
That's
this case,
my right.
I'll
That's my
march.
tradition.
I'll march in the goddamn House of Representatives with that shit,
Yeah.
like that one asshole did. You know what I'm saying? It's this is white people are weird, bro. When they act like that, it's just why I hope it passes, bro. I'm trying to stay optimistic. I hope it passes.
It's not gonna pass.
But Scribs
You
is still, I don't know if Scribs is on a time delay. Scribs is still
what?
talking about Buffalo Wild Wings. Hold on. I'm up here looking at the chat thread like my mom came through and I saw the reason why our chat is looking weird because it says like face fuchsia tongue out and my mom was actually waving is they're using the YouTube emojis. Melon apparently doesn't know what those are, so they're just reading it like some kind of small description, but Scripps is still talking about Buffalo Wild Wings, bro. He said, and as a fat man that enjoys sports, wings, and some par ladies, I can't let that happen. He's talking about that this dude, the Buffalo Wild Wings man, is about to bankrupt B Dubs.
yeah, as I said before, and I'll say it again, reparations is gonna never happen it's go because it's gonna have to because America's gonna have to own up to its fault
I think
that
it'll
it was
happen.
built off of slavery.
Some generations are going to have to die off,
That too.
in order for it to happen. And I'm just being honest. Like most people that are open to the idea of it, they tend to be leaning more younger generation than like the grandparents and great
If
grandparents.
they really, if they once they really get serious about it, we'll probably be dead and gone, dog.
Hold on, you think we will be dead and gone?
Yeah, I think our kids will probably be grandparents.
Fuck that!
Probably.
I'm about to buy me like a Tesla robot body. I'm gonna get my
That's
reparations.
where, when it comes to, cause I'm not trying to, cause the big thing right now is interracial marriage, and it was just like if you ever, what's that? What's that? Hitler's book, Mein Kampf, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about just like keeping it within the race and all that. Like a lot of people was big into that book, but now like the times in the 2020s, well, 2020s, there's more interracial marriage than anything.
Ask the Kardashians; they know about that.
Yeah, like, and it's come to the point. This will probably really come into light when we're probably dead.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna invest in some Tesla stock. Give me a robot body, a Tesla body, and then yank that check out their motherfucking hand and go buy like a Xbox 6 or whatever is out.
But I do I give them a clap and I respect them for coming with such a big proposal because they added so much stuff into
I
it.
think that they're not the only. What we talked about another state doing it. It was in the Midwest. Was it Illinois or Ohio? It was some Midwest state was actually talking about reparations too. And I was like, we talked about that like a year or two ago. But the idea it comes, it always pops up. This conversation always bubbles up, and then it just gets tamped down. That people like pretty much what they're doing, they're kicking the can down the road. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is more of it's a generational problem, man. There's more people who are willing, the younger generations are willing to accept the history and the wrong that the country has done in its in its infancy, or even if you want to call it its infancy, because like it was 100 years into it. But like everything is rotten from the to the core, like even to the down to the
And not to
design of the
cut you off,
Declaration.
Jay, it was Evanston, Illinois.
I thought, yeah, I thought that's what it
Yeah, it
was.
was. You said it was right, Midwestern
Mm-hmm.
Illinois, where eligible residents received 25,000 to put toward a down payment on a home, mortgages, or home repairs. And
See, I can rock with that. Like you don't have to be like a Dave Chappelle skit and just give everybody some money. You know what I'm saying? Do something that will help build that generational wealth for the marginalized, for that part of the marginalized community. You know what I'm saying? So giving like black homeowners land or a home, you know, or money to get the home, I can see that. I think that's more that should be more acceptable than just giving cash outright.
mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm stuck on that, bro.
All right, all right, all right, all right. I I already said what I had to say. So let's get on to our next topic. Basically, they talking about reusable water bottles hold more bacteria than a toilet seat.
Gross.
So, um, the chokehold so-called emotional support water bottles have on society cannot be understated. The trend emerged during a lockdown and has since garnered hundreds of millions of views on TikTok. Basically, it's talking about a recent study from US based waterfilterguru.com found reusable bottles can harbor 40,000 times more bacteria than the average toilet seat, describing them as being like a portable petri dish. So, researchers swabbed parts of different water bottles 3 times each, including a spout lid, straw lid, and squeeze top lid, and found 2 types of bacteria present: gram-negative rods and bacillus. The
So they
gram
found two types of bacteria, nasty and nasty.
basically gram-negative bacteria can cause infections that are increasingly resistant to
Right.
antibiotics, while certain types of bacillus can result in gastrointestinal issues.
Yeah, all that shit sounds fucked up. I know. I'm not gonna lie. I was actually part of this problem with like when during COVID, even before COVID, like 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 um like in gyms, like you don't want to keep using like taking the break, walking all the way over to the fucking water fountain. You rather have the water on you. So if you don't want to be like some big meathead and just have the whole gallon jug of water, some people just have like one of these little water bottles on hand. You know what I'm saying? But to you're trying to be healthy, but not knowing it's not healthy. That's the scary part, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't just wash your shit. Maybe it just seems like this is a study for people who ain't really washing any bottles and shit. Because you should be washing your water bottles anyways. So I don't know. Maybe they might need to rethink the design on how they're making these things. Because like the squirt top ones, that's pretty much when I heard that. That's like those Gatorade bottles you would drink like in football practice and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and not just that, but everybody sharing those bottles. If you played sports before, that you're not assigned a certain bottle. They got this whole fucking rack full of these Gatorade bottles, and they're on the little spots, and you just throw your shits in there. Water boy comes through, he's filling the fucking little water jugs up, and you just squeezing them. Everybody just taking them water, like taking their sips. Some people put their mouth on it like a baby. That's weird. Some people do it from the outside, like they're trying to be cool with it and shit. It's you're gonna get all kinds of shit if you hadn't already got mono from these goddamn bottles. You're trying to be healthy, but it's down. This is news I didn't need to hear. Cause this got me paranoid. I got
Well,
a couple bottles on my desk.
I can see if you don't. I'm against it if you. I can see it if you don't clean your bottle. But if you clean it, I can't see it being like the ones with the straws, yeah.
Yeah.
But the ones with like a regular top, like a typical regular top, I don't see.
Yeah, like the ones like hold on, like the green one, that gray one, and that purple blue one on the end. Like those are ones you just have to open up the top and just drink open. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can I don't see how those are getting like bacteria buildup in it. Those other ones though, I can see how they're getting it. Or the lemon one, the little lemon one over there. I can see that one not getting as many germs on it and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
people wash their damn bottles. Period. Quit being nasty and thinking, oh, it's just water. It's gonna be all right.
Now I
Things
can see people doing that.
I used to do that. I used to think that shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I used to do that shit. Like I'll fill my water bottle up at work, drink and not have enough. Like just have a little like a swig at the bottom and shit. Not even think about drinking water the rest of the goddamn week. And then when I try to open it up again, I'm like, oh, it smells like ass. Why? Because your saliva, all the bacteria that was in your mouth, has been sitting there just brewing in that bottle. Wash your water bottles out, people. Period. Point blank. Period. Is you think it's water because when we think of water, we think of pure. Most of the water fountains, like in buildings and shit, is purified and is filtered. So you're thinking it's all pure. Nothing's 100% pure, bro. There's things that live in the water, and whether you like it or not, they can't get filtered out. So,
hey, more of this topic, man. Clean your damn water bottles.
or just lick a toilet. Because that's what the study's saying. It's
That's
scary.
what they say is compared to a toilet. So if that don't make you clean your water bottle, damn, I don't know what does it.
I know, right?
Hey, let's go on to our next topic, man. It came out in the 70s. It was called it came out in the 70s. It was called Car Wash. Snoop and Dr. Dre,
Brought it
they
back.
did their own version back in the what was it, the 90s?
No, it was like 2000,
Yeah, it was
2001.
01,
Yeah.
called The Wash, the
Wash.
typical hood film. And they're talking about turning into a TV series, dog. DJ Pooh, he put it on his Twitter March 3rd with the Wash logo, man. There's really no details, but he says it's coming soon. So, you already know the Wash. They had a bunch of people in it. He had Eminem playing a typical crazy white boy.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Corrupt, Shaquille O'Neal, Exhibit, George Wallace, who played the manager.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Pooh, who played the typical funny gangster. And I didn't realize this, but the Wash pulled in more than $10 million at the box office.
Dang,
on a
for
$70 million budget.
That's why a lot of people were saying they wanted a sequel to it. I never watched the original. Like the
What?
I never watched the original Wash. I watched this one.
Oh, well, I haven't watched. I apologize. I haven't watched the original Wash either. Car
Yeah.
Wash, yeah.
So like I'm down to watch not watch. I'm to watch a is it so I'm assuming this will be like a reboot.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Or I can even see it be the continuation where either Snoop Dogg or Dre is the new manager of the Car Wash, and you got a new generation of employees and shit. Because it could be like the Black People's Office, bro. You can't. That'd be kind of funny though. Hey, I'm down with this.
Get old boy who damn, what's his name? Who was it? Gary Gray? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Get Gary Gray to do it.
Yep.
The TV show. And as you said before, either put Dr. Dre as the manager, but knowing him, he got too much stuff going on. Snoop Dogg's really in. He's in the movies right now because he plays the pastor on BMF. So Snoop Dogg might be interested in it.
Yeah, I can see it. Either one, bro. But all I know is like when. Oh, so I meant to move this logo over. When I pulled up, I was trying to pull up pictures of this shit, and this is the only picture I can pull up of the watch, and I was like, dude, I feel old now. When I saw it, because I was like, well, when did this movie come out? It was like 2000. I was like, oh, bro, let's, let's
Hey,
go.
because the movie was funny as hell,
It was
dog.
funny, dude. It was like it was as funny as Friday to me, bro. It was one of the movies. I I always went to Hollywood Video to get this movie. It was one of my favorites to watch, bro. So
Damn, my
yeah,
man said Hollywood Video.
I know. I know. I'm putting the age, just writing the age right on there. But damn, dude, I'm serious. This is a classic, bro. This is a classic, bro.
Hey, who do you think can pick up the TV series like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon
Um,
Prime,
I would.
Peacock,
I'll say
Paramount?
it'll probably be a between Peacock and Prime. Because Netflix will get it. Chances are they'll cancel it the next season. Or by next season,
Exactly.
I don't want Netflix on this at all. I don't want Netflix touching this one. Paramount Plus, I don't
A
think
lot
they
of
even
people
got.
don't have Paramount
Yeah,
Plus.
but Peacock, I can see Peacock picking it up because they did a pretty good job with Bel Air.
Hmm.
And new season of Bel Air, I think, is already out, if not coming real soon. And Amazon Prime, they got they got money to make shit happen, and they got some pretty good shows too.
Hey, the crazy thing about it, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking of Prime and Peacock.
Yeah,
Like as you said, Bel Air.
and Script said get ready for Good Burger too. I can see,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can get down with a Good Burger TV
I
show
I
too,
can see a good burger too,
and
also.
that would have to go to Paramount though because that's a Nickelodeon joint.
Hmm. But the watch, yeah, Prime or Peacock,
Yeah,
and I'll watch it. Shit. Would I
oh,
buy Peacock? No, but my girl has an account. But will I
and
watch it on Prime?
you
Yes.
still her password. I hear you, dog. You don't have to say it. I'll say it for you.
Hey, while we talk about movies, let's get on the this next movie that's coming out. Um, it's gonna be it's gonna Cocaine. You already had Cocaine Bear. Um, and they made so much money off Cocaine Bear. Why not another animal? But rather than on land, let's try sea. Let's do Cocaine Shark. God damn it! Cocaine Shark is gonna be in theaters in July. Wow.
This is the one that no. All right, because after Cocaine Bear came out, the people who did Sharknado said they were going to do meth alligator. So now, who's doing this? Who's doing this cocaine shark? I don't know, bro. I think it's funnier with the bear because it's novel. Now everybody's just trying to jump on this
Well,
train.
hold on. Attack of the Meth Gator is in the works for the summer from Asylum. Basically, yeah, you're right behind the Sharknado
Yeah,
franchise. It's crazy, dog.
bro. Everybody's trying to cash in on these drugged out animals and shit. This I don't know, bro. I, like, I mean, we've heard I mean, you can kind of see this happening because like they run drugs on open waters. You know what I'm saying? If anything, the Scarface has taught us. You know what I'm saying? That they make these moves over international waters. Who's to say that they lose kilos and kilos of cocaine in the ocean? A great white gets a hold of this shit and it just starts to fuck everything up in the ocean. What is that? Is it they got a trailer already?
Yeah, I think they do got a little trailer.
Right.
It's low budget as hell though.
Nah. So this is gonna be a red box classic. That's what you're telling me.
It's low budget as hell,
Right.
but it's gonna focus on a mafia drug lord's production of a shark derived stimulant before an explosion and leak at a laboratory puts an army of mutated, bloodthirsty sharks on the loose.
Hey, Scripps, he hype. You got it, man. I'll probably pass
I'll
on the
pass
shark
on
one.
this
I'll
one.
watch Meth Gator. I do want to see the Meth Gator though. Attacking a Meth Gator.
Attack of a Milk Gator, though. You'll watch that.
I watch Meth Gator. I'll rather watch. I want to see different animals do different drugs. You know what I'm saying? Can we get like a mountain lion that's on psilocybin? You know what I'm saying, on mushrooms or something, or get another apex predator like a goddamn, or do it like a Jurassic Park. Do it. I would like if they did like a knockoff Jurassic Park movie
Mm-hmm.
mixed with cocaine bear. I can fuck with that too. Because we don't know how the dinosaur's gonna act anyways. Why not
Right.
make it fun? Throw some drugs in there. You know what I'm saying? That's just me
Hey.
being producer, armchair producer.
Hey, let's get on to our next topic. Basically, let's talk about paint. Basically, it's gonna be Owen Wilson playing Carl Nargle. Basically, a fictionalized version of Ross who is contending with new competition. So let's talk about this, man.
I want to watch it because I'm a Bob Ross fan. I know this is not a Bob Ross biopic. Um, it's but from what I saw in the trailer, it was like, what if Bob Ross was um is having an existential crisis because he has competition in the paint game. You know what I'm saying, on PBS, and it looked interesting to me. I'm gonna give it a go. It looked kind of funny. It looked like he's gonna be smashing a lot because a lot of ladies was looking like they was ready for him. He would be painting and stuff. So I'm expecting this version, like this alternate reality. Bob Ross is gonna be smashing, but also going crazy at the same time because his competition is more entertaining than he is. What you think about the trailer when you watch it?
Man, when I watched it, it was good because I liked it. I didn't. I thought it was about Bob Ross. I thought it was telling his story. I never watched Bob Ross. Never heard of Bob Ross.
What?
Well, I heard of him, but I didn't
Oh,
know. I knew about the painter guy, the white guy painter with the
yeah.
afro. I never knew his name
Oh, okay.
till a
I'll
couple of
let that
years ago.
slide,
I knew
bro.
his name, but I always hold on 1 minute. Talk your game up, dog.
He got to go take a dookie. But anyway, like he said he's never seen Bob Ross before, or he hasn't heard of it when he was younger. Bob Ross for me, um, I used to watch Bob Ross when I was a fucking kid and shit. So I would actually just sit there and fucking just paint with my little watercolors and my easel, trying to copy what this dude does because everything that he was painting was dope as hell. And I'm even I feel like I'm doing it again now with my recent streams when I do my art streams on Tuesdays and stuff because I'll be drawing and then now I'm actually mixing paint and shit into the mix. But like Bob Ross to me has been a big impact on part on why I do what I do. I'm
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't know nothing
surprised.
about.
I'm
I didn't.
surprised you've never even heard of this guy.
Yeah, I never heard of Bob Ross till like a couple of years ago. I always knew about the white guy with the
Hold on, you said
afro.
a couple of years ago, dude?
Yeah,
Bro, you're hurting my feelings,
I
dog.
didn't know about Bob
Bro,
Ross till a couple of years ago. I knew about the. I didn't really know about the white guy with the afro till Boondocks.
hey, that was a dope.
Boondocks.
That was one of
That
my favorite
Boondocks
episodes.
episode.
That was my favorite episode.
That Boondocks episode. Like I was like, who the hell?
He said,
And
"Hey,
then I was like,
Bradley."
oh, he's portraying that white dude.
He
That
said,
white
"Hey,
dude with the
Bradley,
afro.
you might want to buckle up."
That's how I really found out. Other than that, I never knew about Bob Ross, man. When I was
Right.
on, it was on PBS, right?
Yeah, PBS.
The only thing I knew about PBS was Arthur,
Mm-hmm.
Sesame Street,
Mm-hmm.
And there was something else I used to watch on PBS.
See, like for me, because we're only 7 years apart. So for me, it was what was it? It was Sesame Street, and then there was another. Like we had Mr. Rogers and stuff, but I wouldn't
I
really
never
watch
watched
them.
Mr.
I
Rogers.
never really watched them like that. His puppets creeped me out, so I never really watched them. And then, cause he would actually put the puppets on his hand, and that was the weird part, though. So for me, it was Sesame Street, and then Bob Ross, and then I would just zone out, and then like my parents had just bought me like this art easel with the paper and shit, and I was to be drawing, and then I ended up getting watercolors, and then I would try to do what he's doing and stuff, but dude, Bob Ross is like a big part of my childhood, bro.
Oh damn. Okay.
I actually would want them to do a Bob Ross biopic, bro. Throw that shit on Hulu, bro. Hulu's doing the big with all these good programming.
Hey, let's get on to shout out to Bob Ross, man, for being your inspiration, my guy. But Pain, it looks good as hell, man. It's a nice little comedy that I'm gonna have to watch.
You have to watch it, bro.
Hey, let's get on to the Little Mermaid trailer that dropped, man. It broke 2020's viewership record. And if you don't know, it's a live action remake of the original series that came out. Oh, dang. How long did it? It don't say what year. Came out a long ass time ago. I think it came out. It came out It wasn't like one of the newer Disney shows, 1989.
What, Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
89, I believe it came out.
I think so. Because that came out before Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
And
if I'm not mistaken, the year was 1989. Little Mermaid came out. And you know the typical story. It's about Ariel. She's not loving being a mermaid. Wants to become human. She's falling in love with the guy, and she goes to Ursula to turn to a human. I'm not gonna break the whole story down for you. I don't want to spoil it for you. But Haley
in the book she dies.
And Haley Bailey, she plays Little Mermaid. And let's talk about this trailer, man. What do you think about it, my guy? Also, Melissa McCarthy plays Ursula.
For real?
Yeah.
I was wondering who they're going to play as Ursula. I would have accepted her. I would have accepted Nicole Byer as Ursula. But hell, I would have taken Monique. She'd be Ursula. But it did give me the feels. As a kid, I did like the Little Mermaid because it was like animation and shit. Because my favorite person in the movie was Flounder, her fish friend, and Sebastian the Crab.
Yeah,
because Sebastian was like pretty much the only black dude in the movie. Literally and figuratively. And then when I watched this, they had it makes me remember like the grandeur of like the underwater fucking musical numbers they did and shit. But then when she gets her legs and she swims to, and then like the seagull, the dumb seagull dude, it didn't sound like the old seagull, and that threw me off. And then when Sebastian the Crab came out, that bro looked like an extra from the SpongeBob TV show, bro. I was like, I'm done. I can't watch this. I mean, and I'm not even bothered by Ariel being black. But her dad, I just got questions because her dad is he's definitely not black. Yeah, he's like Puerto Rican or something. I don't know. He's like, you talking to the ocean? Well, I said, dude, I just saw you in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Like her daddy Namor. I don't know what's going on, bro. This is definitely a wait for Disney Plus movie. I'm not hyped about this. I know Skrill, he hates everything. Skrill was already on the hate train. He actually had his conductor hat on when they announced that Haley Bailey was going to be the Little Mermaid. He was like, put it on little conductor's hat, was like choo choo. So I know when he saw this trailer, he was like, he's taking tickets on it for everybody on this damn train, bro. So say, look, I'm pissed about this movie. We know you are.
How they make Sebastian a fucking crab?
Sebastian is a crab, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
I think he was a lobster, dog.
No, he was a crab. Brad, don't make me go. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna Google Sebastian.
I think Sebastian was like a lobster.
Brad, hold
on.
Let me. I know
in the cartoon he didn't look like no crab, dog. I think he was a lobster.
He was a crab. He was a crab ass crab, dog. Hold on. I'm about to search now. I have to put it on share. Hold on.
I think Sebastian was a lobster, dog.
No, it's Sebastian the Crab. Where did he get lobster from? Sebastian the Crab.
Yeah, I think it was a lobster or something, bro.
Right? This is a crab, dog. He might have looked like a lobster because he had a fucking face, like eyes in the mouth.
Yeah.
But he's a crab, bro. Hold on, I got it right here. Hold on.
Hey, I don't know, man, but the vibe I was getting from Little Mermaid.
Here we go.
I was like,
I'm gonna switch it up real quick.
Switch it up. Go ahead, switch it
up. No. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Hold on.
Little Mermaid, it was okay. It ain't nothing like, it wasn't as good as like Maleficent. It wasn't good as Beauty and the Beast. It wasn't as good as Mulan. I think this would probably be the worst one.
See, look at all this is Sebastian the Crab from the OG Little Mermaid. He's a crab. Like, he has a little shell on the top.
Yeah, he's a crab, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I know people, because the way because you see like he got a mouth and all that shit is real lobster looking. You know what I'm saying? Because lobsters have mandibles and fucking they got damn near a face and shit. I can see where the confusion's at, but that motherfucker's a crab, bro. Y'all fools is wrong.
I think this would probably be the worst one out of all the live action ones. Live adaptation. I see this would be the worst one.
I can say that too. Because I tried to watch Pinocchio again. The recent one with Tom Hanks.
Pinocchio wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, but I think they could have did better with it, with the story. Like Tom Hanks, he actually acted just like the Pinocchio dad, like Geppetto in the old movie and shit, the old cartoon movie and stuff. It was things that they changed on him, like the whale. It ain't him like a sea monster instead of a whale. There was one more other thing that I thought it was different, but bottom line, I'm with you. The Little Mermaid is not going to be the hit that they're thinking that's going to be. And everybody's raising a big fuss about her being black. It's going to be a waste of time.
That's the least of his problems. I don't have a problem with her being black. Bro, the new one don't look nothing like no Rastafarian exoskeleton using seafood.
I'm telling you, like Sebastian in this new movie, he looked like a background character on SpongeBob, bro. He's like, it's about I was like, oh, this is not Sebastian, bro. I gotta pause, take a break, meditate on this a little bit, and come back to it, dog.
To be honest, when I saw the trailer, I'm like, I was trying to like it because she's black.
Yeah.
But I was like, it ain't hitting.
I'm not even phased that it's a black girl playing Ariel. No. I don't even care because why? Mermaids aren't real anyways. Who gives a damn?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the one thing I did like in the movie trailer was the Ursula bit. That was
Melissa McCarthy gonna play a good Ursula.
That was really, really close to the cartoon movie. Now, if she gets her little fucking her eels, the little electric eel dudes, I want to see how they look. Are they gonna look all fucked up like Sebastian the Crab? Who knows? But I'm gonna wait. This is definitely a wait for Disney Plus unless my daughter absolutely wants to watch it, which I doubt she's gonna tell me she's gonna want to watch this movie. Man.
Damn.
Yeah.
They try to give us one and they messed it up, dog.
You know what? Just imagine if they had releases on February. We would have been marching on Washington, dog.
Oh, so they try to help us out. You know what? Let's make Ari the black man. Let's help the black community.
We'll give him one of our top stable characters, but bro. But we're gonna make that crab look fucked up.
Hey, let's get on to the next one, man. Damn, Little Mermaid. Let's get on to Chupa. It's gonna be the story of the El Chupacabra. While visiting his family in Mexico, teenage Alex gains an unlikely companion when he discovers a young Chupacabra hiding in his grandpa's shed. In order to save the mythical creature, Alex and his cousins must embark on the adventure of a lifetime to save Chupacabra. And some people's calling this a new ET.
Scripps came in hot on our chat, bro. Dude, this is gonna be the next ET. Bro, you need to go get your eyes checked, cause this is. I can see why this is going to be ET-esque, because it's a little kid, or in this case, a bunch of kids trying to help something alien, you know what I'm saying, escape the government. You know what I'm saying? This is whack, bro. I watched this trailer. I said, I'm not going to. This doesn't even look any kind of good. Like the parents, the adults know what's going on. Like, man, I've heard tales of the Chupacabra too. Like, no, Granddad, I don't want to hear this shit. You're not supposed to know what this is. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to like, hey, what you guys got in that blanket? You know what I'm saying? I want to hear the kids trying to hide the Chupacabra from not only the government but from their parents and shit, bro. That like a real ET type movie.
I'm not. Am I gonna watch it? No.
No, I'm not even. It's coming to Netflix. I'm not even watching this, bro. I saw the trailer. I think I saw enough. Just let me know when the new season of Castlevania drop. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, dude, that's what I've been waiting on for the damn longest, dog. Netflix letting me down, bro. Drop that Castlevania, dog. Damn. Hey, I'm waiting on that, dog.
I'll give them points. I'll give them points because they're telling stories that aren't white stories. You know what I'm saying? And damn, I just saw this. I just saw with Skrills up here talking about the Little Mermaid. I have to backtrack real quick because she's a fish. Fish is lean meat, dog. You can't.
You said, why can't she be a thick girl?
Because she's a goddamn fish. It's lean meat, bro. It's all muscle. I appreciate them doing the whole. This is not a white savior story, and this is like just a tale of a Mexican family trying to help this mythical crypto zoological animal survive and shit. But it is, you can miss me on that one.
Am I gonna watch it? No. Did the trailer? Was I gonna watch it before I saw the trailer? No.
Plus the
trailer interests me into watching the movie? No.
Plus, I thought the Chupacabra was like a Puerto Rican thing. Huh? I thought it was like.
Nah, I think it's Mexican, dog.
Like sucking on the blood of goats from like in farms and shit. Now, if this was like an actual creature that like it's all friendly and shit, you know what I'm saying? It looked like a koala bear in the face. It got wings and shit. I don't like this shit, bro. It don't look nothing like a Chupacabra from the little sketches I've seen online on the internet, and everything on the internet is real. You know what I mean?
It's a typical no for me. The movie just looks whack, man. I like how they're trying to talk about other mythical beasts in other countries.
I'm just mad that Skrills hated on good movies and stuff, and then try to tell me that this is going to be the next ET.
I never watched ET.
All right, this conversation.
All I know is Phone Home.
And you haven't watched ET. You got to quit doing this shit. You got to quit dropping these bombs on us.
I never watched ET.
That's an iconic movie, bro. Hey, you had to have watched. My little brothers have watched ET.
I never really
You
cared for
haven't had a
ET,
good
dog.
upbringing. That's what you're telling me. You haven't had a good upbringing. You've been,
I gotta that'll probably be my homework for the night, man. Watch ET,
man.
dog.
Yeah, if I can start watching Wu-Tang Mafia, you can start watching ET. Bro,
Chupacabra, please. Hey, don't come in
pass,
and eat me.
pass. If it was a horror movie, I'd fuck with it.
Hey, let's get on to Mr. Trump. Mr. Donald Trump, man. He said Saturday, dog, he expects to be arrested in connection with a year-long investigation into a hush money scheme involving adult film actress Stormy Daniels, and called on his supporters to protest any such move. Ooh, here they come
Yeah,
again.
there you go. I hear him marching. They're
Hey,
marching.
you already know, dog. It's
They,
about to.
I don't think they're gonna arrest him, bro. And if they do arrest him, this is the stupidest case to arrest him on. You got all these voter fraud says that they pretty much got him pinned to the goddamn wall in Georgia. Because those are more footage of him calling another I think he called somebody from the Georgia State House. He called him that this person has long since passed away. But they recorded the phone call of Trump asking this person to find the number, like the change the votes and all that shit. So the grand jury just heard that. That is worth more to arrest or indict than paying a porn star. If they do this shit, bro, trust me, his chances of getting reelected is going to jump high.
What if he gets arrested for this?
Yeah, because it's just going to feed into the whole thing of how it's a witch hunt. And dude, paying for a porn star to pee on you and slap you with a newspaper or whatever the fuck that was, it's.
I don't understand the bad part about it. Shit, she got paid for it.
She got paid. I think that they because at the time it was a big issue because it's something that a president shouldn't be, like, someone who's supposed to be a president should be doing. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man, leave. Hey
But
man,
people
leave.
pay, dude.
Hey dog, Trump Tatter said you need to shut the fuck up. You got your money.
It's they saying this shit, but then you got website, like porn websites that they want you to pay to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? To to support the actresses and all that shit. That's technically what he did because he's big money dude. He can do that kind of stuff. Does it make him a good person? Hell no, by
Nah.
no means, because he was doing that shit while his wife was pregnant. That's the fucked up part. But this isn't the case to arrest him on, man. The wait, if anything, they need to wait until they get more info and shit on the whole
To be real,
the voting fraud
I
shit.
think this just your boy lying, man. I think Trump just trying to start up a riot.
Oh yeah, that could be it too. He could be just gaslighting everybody, getting everybody out just because Ron Santos is getting that pull. You know what I'm saying? And the numbers is like they're evening out in the polling numbers or whatever. But it could be a stunt. But I don't see them arresting this dude.
No, he ain't gonna get arrested for that. She got her money.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If
Contract
anything, it's
involved.
embarrassing. That's the only thing I would say. It's just embarrassing. You got caught doing this shit while your wife was pregnant and shit. Damn, you a bad husband and father. You know what I'm saying? But should you get arrested on that? That's like motherfuckers going to a strip club and paying for lap dances and shit, and then get arrested for doing the shit.
To be real, you could actually arrest Stormy Daniels because it's really slick prostitution.
That part. That part. But I don't know. It's weird. That whole deal is sloppy because even her lawyer at the time, when this thing was big and everybody in the news media was talking about it, her lawyer, like, she sued her lawyer and shit because he was I think he was embezzling money from her too. So there's that whole paying for the slapping and peeing and stuff, all that shit is a sloppy mess anyways. If anything, focus on the real shit. Focus on that whole insurrection deal. Focus on the voter fraud shit that he was trying to pull in Georgia. That's the stuff they need to focus on. Not no damn Stormy. They don't even know who the hell Stormy Daniels was until they announced her name.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I watched porn, but I never watched no Stormy Daniels.
You say you got it on your hard drive. What are you talking about?
Man, I know damn Stormy Daniels, man. Hey, you know what all the black dudes like?
What are you talking about?
Pinky.
Oh shit.
That's what all the black dudes like. No black dudes looking at no Stormy
Pinky.
Daniels,
They ain't
dog.
looking at Stormy Daniels. Yeah, they looking at a Pinky, but I don't know, man. Pink. I saw a recent picture of Pinky, bro. She don't look the same, bro.
She gained all that weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, like man, it's goodness, Trump is, man, he gonna beat this case, dog. He just wants people to riot. And to
this
be
is a
real,
real picture. This is a real picture of Trump during the January 6th insurrection. I googled that shit.
Trump just he could. I think he's lying, and he's also seeing how many followers he has.
It's for clout. If anything, it's for clout. If anybody knows Trump he's a clout chaser, and this is like one of the biggest things you can do. It has to be it has to be for his campaign, bro. Because there's people are saying that his people aren't interested in his shit, and him talking like he keeps talking about the same stuff over and over again. He's not talking about solutions and shit. So I think this is just him just trying to like keep my name in it. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget the name. So don't arrest that dude on that Stormy Daniels shit. I would be mad as hell. If you're gonna arrest him on the other shit.
Trump ain't getting arrested, dog.
No.
That's all I'm telling you. It's the hype, dog. Don't believe the hype. 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 Hey, let's that's all our topics, man.
All right.
So let's close the show out, man. Class is over. Go ahead and start off, Jerry.
All right. I want to say R.I.P. bro to Lance Reddick. He played on The Wire. He was in John Wick. He was the bellman on John Wick. And for me, the biggest impact for me was that he was Commander Zavala in Destiny 1 and 2. He passed away yesterday of natural causes, and he was only 60 years old, bro. But he's actually in this new season of Vox Machina on Amazon Prime. Dope show. That new season was good.
It was on Vox Machina?
He was the dragon. He was the Dragon King.
Wow.
And when I heard him talking as a dragon, I was like, oh, dude, that's Commander Zavala. And then literally, no joke, like later that day, I found out he passed away and stuff. It was really sad, bro. But R.I.P. and condolences to the Reddick family, man. And everybody who's been coming through on listening to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Salamapo, thank you for coming through. As always, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at The Unintelligent Graduates. You can drop us a line on Twitter at The Unintel Grad. For some reason, the ticker isn't showing that will have that info, but you can hit us up there and give us any feedback. Tell us your concerns, questions, comments. We'll handle it all there. As for me, you can catch me on pretty much everything is Kuya J64 on Twitch. Is Hey Kuya J. And you can catch me doing art stuff. Lately, I've been doing a lot of art stuff, but you can catch me doing that stuff, playing games, retro games, and just sell them out to everybody who's continuing to watch us and listen to us. Greatly appreciate it, because without y'all, we wouldn't be doing this.
You can follow me, Siresters, on all platforms. And like Jay said, you can follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, The Unintelligent Graduates, Twitter, The Unintel Grads. And if you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, please give us 5 stars.
Also, get well soon, everybody in the Scribs household.
Yes.
And follow Scribs. You can catch him on pretty much everything is B Scribs 88. So
yes. And also thank him for joining in, talking on the show, and whoever else came in on the show and listened and talked to us. I have a quote here by Lance Reddick. Basically, it's a typical quote that everybody says. You either get better or you don't progress. So take that in consideration. And always know you do not need a 4-year degree to be a graduate. As long as you're bettering yourself every day, you're becoming a graduate. And yeah, you might say these 3 fellows are unintelligent, but then you come to realization that this is our show, The Unintelligent Graduates. And we're out. Peace.